Hello, it's Turn47. So, I believe... Alright, so Eyes of God has been cast again. Let's see how my searching did. Veil of the Silver Cattle. I don't think I've seen that one before. It's pretty good. So, that means that eventually this province will turn into a forest, I guess. Once I get my dominion there. It looks like I lost a couple white centaurs trying to take that underwater province. I killed one of the AI Pan's commanders. Alright, cool. And... oh, that's a bummer. What happened here? Alright, so he predicted that I was going to go this way. I guess it was and these ox guys are very, very strong. This doesn't have that many of them, but yeah, they're pretty tough. Oh yeah, all my satyrs ran away. Okay. So I took another province though. Oh, I lost 8 centaurs. Ouch. I guess their stats must be... I don't have a lot of blessing on them, that's why as well. Yeah, a lot of them are not blessed. I mean, and these guys have pretty good weapons as well. I mean, they're retreating now, but I think my guys have penalties being underwater. Yeah, well, not that much. I think it's just they're just tough. Right, so I took that province. Assassination. Oh, it's frustrating. Why? How can they kill him when... I guess he doesn't have any armor on or anything. But still, they don't have any... They just have daggers. I guess he probably bled out. Oh, yeah, they... Oh, no, they panicked him after getting stabbed and he died. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, and I lost the temple in this province. Alright, so I have these guys which are going to use these mirrors, and it should make it look like I have a huge mass of units here. So these are not... I'm going to combine them just like that as well. Oh, actually no, it doesn't matter because the commander is not stealthing. So you should see these minotaurs and whatnot here. And what I'm actually going to do is send this whole army to attack over here, as I've said I was going to do before. However, before I do that, I need to do my trades. So I'm going to pause and do that. Right, so I got my 18 glamour gems, and I'm sending Andromeda Staff of Elemental Mastery, which is going to help him cast his Purgatory, and also some fire gems, which is what these glamour gems are for. Now I'm going to do a bit of thinking and see what items I should craft. Right, so in this province I do have fire mages, finally. So I have a way of getting fire, but it's going to be a bit difficult to get it because this can't be cast underwater. So for me to start searching for fire gems, I need to get these guys out of the water with an amulet of the fish or something. Once I get a couple that have fire gems. So, and I also need to build a lab here. Right, so now because I've lost this province, I can't actually move through it as easily as I could, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. But for now, just going to see what I can do. So I can attack. But these guys, can they? No, they can't jump across either. Fuck! So I need to think about what to do. I should first get my temple count dropped. Nope, it's still 20. That's good. Still site searching here. There's been a couple people talking about attacking Yomi, and I think that if you look at the graphs, so I'm just gonna bring those up. If you look at the graphs here, so I'm almost at the top in provinces. I'm second biggest, and Shinayama is way down here, but I'm still having a problem with him. Yomi, I'm at top of forts, not including the 2 undead. I'm quite far ahead of everybody else in provinces, except for Yomi, obviously. On income, I'm quite substantially ahead of everybody, although I did suffer quite a bit of income drop. That's probably from my blood hunting and bad events. In army sizes, I'm just below. I'm at the top, not including the nations with undead free spawn. So the other thing that I need to do is I've been trading with Lemuria, who sent me a bunch of glamour gems. So I need to send 6 of these glamour orbs to him, which is what we agreed on. So I'm going to do that. Right, so I got my 6 dreamstones sent to Lemuria. And I should see how many thugs I can make with my equipment. So I can equip these ones because even though they don't have a good path, I can still give them basically the same buffs as the ones with water. But they have good stats, so I'm still gonna equip them because of their experience. So there's 1. How many more can I make? I should be able to make a couple from these ones. Right, so these ones can also get some gear. Alright, so this one has 24 protection with the... I'm probably going to make more of those, or more of these, because it spreads out the gem usage, and which is good for me. Right, another one with a great sword. This one can also grab a great sword, and it looks like I don't have any more gear to make more of them. I'll need to reshuffle around my equipment a bit to give me a clearer view of what I need. And I'm gonna try to balance my production so that I can get the maximum amount of one-handed and two-handed centaurs. So I need to make some more helmets, probably make more of these, more great swords of sharpness, or maybe I'll use another item since I can buff armor piercing. I don't really need the great swords for it. If we look at, find some guy that has earth magic, what I can make. So there's not a lot here, but something like this, even for example, because of my centaurs are going to be size 6. Now let's have a look at how big those oxmen are. They're size 6 as well, so they won't take any extra damage. But I'm pretty sure the Bakemono shamans are less than everybody else is under size 6. So I think I can probably get away with using this, and it's more damage than this thing. The other alternative is to use this, but I don't really see any reason why I'd want to do that. There's you +4 strength, but you basically get the extra strength on the item here. This thing is quite nice, but I think that if I use this against the goblins, then well, it's going to be harder to hit stuff and lowers their defense, which is not very good. And I think the orcs are going to be strong enough to negate it, so that's not really going to work. I can also make one-handed items, so this pixie fatigue thing is quite nice, and it's piercing damage, but I can't really combo this with any other items. So I guess I'm gonna have to make a lot of these glamour flails, and that's okay because I've got lots of glamour gems. So I'm gonna pause and make a bunch of them. I'm gonna do some site searching with my super high range magic searching dryad, and she can basically site search everywhere. She's got range 6 on that spell now. And my pretender should gonna cloud trapeze over here. I might actually make him I should have really anticipated that he's gonna attack this province. And what did he attack it with? Sermiok. Not a lot of stuff. I'm gonna see if they have gems. I'm guessing they probably do. No, they don't. So he attacked with 2 Horde of Skeleton Casters and a bunch of these dudes, which I could have protected against, but I didn't, and that was a mistake, which messes up my plans a bit and delays me for doing my big move offensive by 1 more turn. So got this guy over here. He's gonna drop off some centaurs. guy's gonna cost Blessing and then Eagle Eyes and fire at the rear. I'm gonna attack here. This guy is gonna move back. These will stay here. These guys will stay here. These guys, they're probably gonna get attacked. And what I might do, I could sneak my whole army in here and send one pan with a bunch of stuff into this province and cast Earthquake. But I don't have Earthquake, so I can't do that. Okay, I was thinking this province is a cave. I was thinking about this last turn after I finished. If somebody casts Earthquake inside a cave, it does the 8 damage and then it does another 20 armor piercing damage. If he hits my army with that, then I'm basically going to lose my whole army. But on the converse, I can do the same thing to him. And if I can get... He doesn't look like he has any flying guys in here, so I could potentially sneak a pan with, you know, big earth magic into here. And cast Earthquake with him. And then he's going to if I do that, then he's gonna kill a big chunk of this guy's army. I could actually do that to this province. No, I can't because I don't have... well, my plans are messed up because I lost this province and it's completely my fault for doing that. It's a blunder. I should have and could have anticipated that he would move into that province, and I did not consider that doing so would mess up my ability, my movement. Alright, so I'm going to group up my satyrs because I don't need them all spread out like that. This one can... actually she can carry all these satyrs and use one of these horns to give them a respectable morale. So I can move... just want to put one main ad there so he can see the army, because I want him to know that I have forces everywhere and I can move them. So we're gonna make him... I have put one main ad into each of these armies so he can see that I have these armies, just to mess up his planning and kind of hopefully keep him a bit confused about where to prioritize, where to actually go. I do need to take out this province though. So he's gonna see next turn that I have like 100 Minotaurs and 50 White Centaurs in this province. And he won't see what I have in that province. I need to think about what I'm gonna do here. So I have all these kind of thugs. I need to make more rings of water because I'm planning on going to war with Yomi. I had one of the players offer me a huge amount of gems in exchange for declaring war on Yomi basically, and it was like 200 gems. So, you know, 200 gems is enough to make me, you know, if we divide that by what, 10, it makes 20 thugs. I think 20 thugs is enough to go to war. You know, being able to make 20 thugs is enough to go to war with somebody over. Alright, so I'm gonna do more site searching. And these guys, I think I can probably take this province. Take this province with them. So these guys can just jump across from here. What about these ones? No, they can't. Right, so I think what I need to do, is stealth move this whole army over here. Just like that. And I'm gonna give these satyrs to her. If she's moving, then I can use that glamour veil. Should probably make another one because I keep having to shuffle them around, and they're very useful. Both for stealth and for yeah, so I want a glamour veil on my pretender, but I don't have one. I can only, and I've got one on my minotaur, and he's busy using it. It looks like I'm pushing back his dominion, which is quite nice. I think that I can maybe make a... No, I can't do a little bonsai attack. So my centaur here, I want her to move these guys with all the crossbowmen can move into this province. And I also want all these maenads in there as well. Well, actually, no, I don't need to do that. You can see, I'm sure you can see this army here, so I'm just going to sit here. These guys can research. This guy can move back here to pick up more troops. And do I have enough guys attacking this that they can actually beat this army? I think if I attack with one of these big armies and attack this province, then he's gonna know, you know, I can't use these armies to take out the province defense, because he knows that if I do that, then, you know, there's going to be more coming, so it's going to kind of reveal my my, you know, sneaky play to him. The other thing is, I think I should move everybody over here, because if I do, then I'm basically guaranteed. I'm guaranteed to be able to, in movement, to attack his fort next turn. Alright, so I'm going to move everybody there. these guys over here. Alright, I can't. I've got too many units that are make it very difficult to see what is actually going on. So I'm gonna cancel all this movement temporarily and just move the guys that are actually going to contest the province. So these guys, I want them to attack all his harpies that are going to be at the back. And this guy is gonna cast blessing, quicken self, liquid body, and then he's gonna attack the rear with his centaurs. I'm gonna copy this script, give it this guy who's gonna do the. Well, he can't even move into that province. Okay, well, I guess I thought they'd have enough movement, like 20 should be enough to go from a forest to a forest to a farmland. How could they otherwise go from here to here to here? Doesn't make any sense to me. And how can these guys jump across? They have 20 movement each. So this guy has 20 movement, and he can go here. And this guy does not. They both have forest survival. That makes no sense. Like maybe it's a bug. If I give these troops, why can't they move? It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so I'll just forget those centaurs. Probably put more of these thugs. I'm not gonna have too many go there because the off chance that so all these ones are going to be sneaking. So I'm not going to show him exactly how many guys I'm sending that way because I don't want him to know that this is actually like a much larger attack that is coming. Now, can she jump across? Yes, she can. That means she doesn't need to move this turn. So she's going to make another mirror. I probably don't need another mirror. Yeah, I don't think I really need one because the kind of pivotal point is going to be next turn. But she doesn't need to move either. These are some good items they can make like these, but I mean most of my thugs don't have feet. And otherwise, it's not really a lot here that I want to make. I'll probably make some reinvigoration items for my pretender. It's because I'm going to get him to teleport across eventually. So they... Oh, I see. She has the boots. That's why she can jump across. Well, she might as well look for magic sites for one turn. All these other ones, gonna give them a bunch of gems, and I need to craft more water rings. So these two will make me 2 more water rings, or just one. Take 1 gem off. Make a watering. These guys, I'm gonna conserve my earth gems, I think, because I think I'm gonna need them in the coming fights. So, but I might be able to get away with making those Chitherionic line pelts. You know, and what I need is a lot of those glamour. I can spend heaps of nature gems, so let me do that. I'm gonna make a bunch of horned helmets. Alright, so these guys can move into this province to help me take it. And keep these guys here for a moment again. Right, so I have lots of stuff. Eagle Eyes Fire. Where's my Frozen Body casters? Frozen Heart casters. That's what she's gonna do. These guys have okay-ish morale. So I should have enough forces here to capture this province very easily. I'm not sure what, even if he moves these guys into that province, it should be enough. I can't make these guys fire rear, but I'll get these guys to fire at the rear. And I think this big blob of harpies should hopefully add a lot of value. So what I want them to do, if you can, if you watch this fight, so these guys cast skeletons, and then basically, boom, at this point here, they would get attacked by harpies. And if you look at the squares, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. And so like, this one would die pretty much straight away because there's just so many harpies attacking. A whole bunch of them would attack her. She has very little, you know, protection. If he has similar units over here, then they should also die. Right, I've successfully seduced the troll. It looks like this province has some kind of disease site. Either that or it's part of Katessa's dominion. She should recover from disease because she has recuperation, but he is probably gonna die. Okay. I'm gonna send my harpy to scout. So she's gonna die, but I want to see if there's any wizards or something in this province, because if there is, then I don't really want to. I'm sure all these provinces have been taken by Agartha, but I could probably take this province. Yeah. Okay, so what's next? Got a very nice magic site here. I think it's probably worthy of putting a, you know, putting like a fort on top of this, because this will eventually, this is going to be a growth 5 province. It's going to turn into a forest eventually. Alright, so this guy can attack here, and he might die or he'll take the province. more Chitherionic lion pelts. And I have a big abundance of gems of blood slaves now. But I've spent quite a few of my, oh yeah, that's right, because my whole army here is marching now. Right, and all these dryads need to move with them. Right, and now that I'm actually doing that, so what I normally like to do is give each of these kind of commanders that have, you know, these magic items, is to give them 5 centaur bodyguards. So you'll see that here. I got 5, 5, and I probably have a couple more that I can do. And the reason that I want to do this is each of these commanders with 5 centaur bodyguards, they're gonna stay behind for a couple of turns, and they're going to just pad themselves with buffs, essentially. So, you know, I have how many here, guys? Here I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 centaurs. So once I give 15 guys 5 bodyguards each, that's 75 centaur warriors, and they're all gonna have all the buffs. So they're gonna have all the buffs that I can cast in a group. So they'll have mass regeneration. They're obviously gonna have Serpent's Blessing. They're gonna have Steel Slice warriors, all these kinds of things. So, because they're going to stand still while I'm just buffing all of them. And then when they run out and attack, instead of, you know, I have 75 white centaurs plus all these thugs. They have luck, they've got, you know, wave warriors, they have all the resistances I care about, except water. And they're basically going to be like, you know, super elite infantry, essentially, which is very difficult to deal with. Right, so I'm gonna give all these guys lots of extra nature gems because I can. The reason not. I don't think that this army is gonna. He doesn't have anybody in this province patrolling, so I don't think that it's really possible for him to see this army coming. He might see the I think the army is already sneaking, so he can't see them, but he is going to see these other armies here. These guys, they can all jump across, so I can keep them researching for now. And these, yeah, they're just here to basically scare him into not doing anything while I maneuver into a position to pop this fortress in 1 turn. So altogether I'm going to have 1,400 siege strength, probably more once I combine it with the guys in here. If I had extra earth gems, I'd probably get even more. Maybe I'll have one guy start one of these guys somewhere here. Yeah, like this guy, for example. Maybe I'll have him start searching for earth gems in different places. I should try to find somebody who can trade me some earth gems or buy some, because yeah, I really need a lot more than I have, and I'm running out of gold, which is a problem. well, of my satyrs. Alright, and I think I should make another. I'll probably keep producing these because I don't think I'm ever gonna not need them. Or just make one more. I'm making a bunch of horned helmets. Let me think what else I need. I need some more flesh eaters. I've got my guys making those. Alright, looks like I don't have any more hammers. So, I've got one more. So I think I'll just make more of these. I think I should probably make there's an item. I should make this item, but I need more nature magic, which I don't have. And my pretender is teleporting here. I'm not sure if he's gonna see me there. Alright, if I move my pretender here, he's gonna see him, but I don't think he can really do anything about it. He just knows that I'm gonna have more spells that I can do. So the idea behind my pretender is, I'm thinking once I get air magic, enchantment 8, I can cast Soaring Army and mass regeneration, which is basically just guaranteed to win the fight. Alright, so I think that's it. So unfortunately I had a little bit of a blunder and I have to fix it now. But I'm doing decent economic damage to my opponent. And I think all these guys here are gonna get wrecked. Alright, and that's the turn.